Hi Kaki Watsons, thanks for staying tuned with us in today's topic, Charge Up for a Better Sleep. In today's expert tips, we have Miss Katyana from Pantai Hospital Kuala Lumpur with us to learn more about sleep. Hi Miss Katyana.
Hi.
I just want to know, is there any correlation between sleep and mental health?
A lot of research goes to show that individuals who have sleep deprivation, or what we call a sleep deficit, will struggle when it comes to just how the brain conducts cognitive functions. So its ability to make judgments, its ability to process information, to plan, all of those skills do get impacted when you're not getting enough sleep. But also from a mental health perspective, the brain is primarily responsible for how we feel. And so individuals will then report feeling very irritable, very moody, very restless, and these are all things that happen when we're not getting enough sleep. So 100%, the type of, whether or not you're getting sleep and the quality of sleep you're getting has a significant impact on your mental health.
Okay. How about how many hours actually does an individual actually need to sleep?
So we often hear this line 8 hours a day, and generally for adults that's more than enough, and in fact that's the recommended amount. But it really varies when you start looking at younger age groups. So if you have children at home, your kids should be sleeping anywhere from 10 to 14 hours. If you have a preschooler, for example, or a kindergartner, if you have a primary schooler, they would need anywhere from 9 to 11 hours. And a teenager, a 17-year-old for example, would need between 8 to 10 hours. So I think that when parents think of it as, oh, it's 8 hours for everyone, that's not exactly true. And if you're under chronic stress or under significant stress, some might argue you need more sleep than the 8 hours required. So there's a lot of factors you have to consider.
Does the time actually you sleep important?
So what we are finding is that when you're asleep between 12 a.m. to 6 a.m., so when it's dark outside, that's when the brain does a lot of its reparative and restorative activities. A lot of the chemicals or neurotransmitters that we need in order to be optimal the next day are being released in that window. So a lot of people who say that they sleep during the day, so they're nocturnal, will often report feeling more tired or more irritable than those who get nighttime sleep. So it really is something that we try to advocate for people to get as much nighttime sleep versus daytime sleep.
I see. So for those that actually working night shift, then they have to sleep daytime.
What the research has shown us is that if you have the option or the ability, nighttime sleep between 12 a.m. and 6 a.m. is more preferable, yes.
Why does actually sleep affect the way we feel?
When we're looking at an individual who's not getting enough sleep and therefore affecting the production of these neurotransmitters, it therefore affects how we feel. So when we look at things like serotonin and dopamine, which have a very significant role in our mood states, if those things are in short supply because you're not getting adequate sleep, individuals will find themselves more prone to low mood, more prone to anxiety and things like that.
How to actually improve sleep? Do we have any suggestions or any good way?
One of the main things I advocate for my clients is to actually have a sleep routine. And what that is to actually have maybe a 1.5 to 2 hour window every night before you want to be in bed, where there is a ritual that you complete. For example, taking a bath, washing off your face if you wear makeup, brushing your teeth, winding down for the day. And so the brain kind of recognizes that when these routines begin, it is time for me to wind down, and it becomes autonomous after a while. So I advocate for people to have a routine so that the brain is kind of being given the time to shut down. The second tip that I give people is to actually give your brain that window. A lot of the things I see people do is that when they want to sleep, they turn off their devices, they jump into bed, and they expect their brain to shut off instantly. And that's not going to happen. So I tell people to give the brain that window. Make sure you're not using anything that could stimulate you. So devices, phones, tablets, TV, no online gaming, no eating, no nothing that could actually stimulate you in that window, because we want the brain to kind of calm itself down. And then also I tell people to evaluate their screen time, because I think that screen time does activate the brain, especially the regions of the brain that are quite energetic and stimulated. So I think that is the first thing that I would tell people to review if they are having problems with sleep. And then of course the guidelines of a healthy diet and exercising during the day have been found to increase your chances of having a good restful sleep. So I think it's all about these environmental factors that can help improve sleep regardless of whether you need sleep aids or not.
soft music or sleepy music, does it help?
Absolutely, and you can even some people like to read in bed. Some people like to do crosswords, things like that. I think are a lot more gentle than anything that stimulates the brain. So if you're the kind of person who's maybe scrolling on your phone or playing online games and things like that, that's an activity that requires your brain to be quite activated, and so those are things you want to avoid. But listening to calming music, I know some people like to hear like the sound of water trickling or white noise.
You can use music to sleep, but make sure you turn off your phone and just play the music. Okay.
Today, I'm going to share some recipes that can help you to promote a better sleep. The recipe that I'm going to introduce today is called Sleep Well Smoothies. Okay, so I'm just going to blend them into fine flakes. Okay, next we have the chamomile tea and mix it into the blender. This is the tart cherry juice. And you want a cup of spinach and 1 banana. And you can start blending. Blend until it gives a fine texture. Cheers to a good night's sleep. Now, recipe number 2. This is called the golden turmeric milk recipe. You first want to simmer the almond milk first. Just heat it up with a low heat. Add some coconut oil. Just a tiny bit would do, maybe half a teaspoon of turmeric. So stir until it's well blended. And add a pinch of cinnamon, just a tiny bit, black pepper, finally some ginger. Once it starts boiling, you can turn off the heat. Now it's ready to serve. You can use honey to taste and also add some vanilla extract. And here's the golden turmeric milk. For a good night's sleep.
Hi Kaki Watsons! Let's charge up for a better sleep. Daytime activities have major impact on our sleeping pattern. It can promote a good quality sleep or a sleeplessness night. A good quality sleep versus hours of sleeping, it may cause an impact to our health. For a good night's sleep, you may try Clear Organic's Pillow Mist, as it is 100% formulated with pure essential oil such as lavender and aloe vera leaf juice, providing a calming, relaxing, good sleep effect. It can be sprayed in bedroom or on pillow to create a calming atmosphere that helps promote a sense of relaxation and well-being. Besides, you may try Thursday Plantation Lavender Oil, which can help calm, soothe, and relax the body and mind and promote restful sleep and improve sleep quality. Moreover, it helps provide temporary relief to headaches and relieve symptoms of eczema. I have another recommendation, which is Solare Passion Flower. This concentrated natural sedative herb that soothes your nerves and induces sleep, providing a natural way to relax and give you a good night rest. Lastly, I would recommend VitaHealth Charge Up Go Sleep, a natural sleep aid formulated with blend of herbal extracts such as Chinese date, passion flower herb, valerian root, and hop, which is good for promoting relaxation and improving sleep quality. That's all for today. Let's stay healthy with Watsons.